Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to episode 2 of my Minecraft Skyblock Let's Play on my server, RainyDay.gg. You can play this server along with me using the IP down in the description and the top pinned comment down below. If you're on Java, it's just RainyDay.gg, and then if you're on Bedrock, here we go, bedrock.rainyday.gg. So you can come play along with me, and if you'd like to come visit my island and say hi to me, you just have to do /is visit the NeoCubist, just like that. If you're confused why this is not Neo Network, go watch the I'm Quitting video or watch episode 1 of this series. I would start on episode 1. I mean, come on, we're only on episode 2. But dude, I have been so excited to record. Like, I've actually legitimately been so excited. I haven't been excited to record in so long, and so I'm so happy that feeling is back. And yeah, so in between episodes, what have I done? I have released the Kraken, metaphorically, like this, many times. I think like 3 times in total. And of course, I let the lava go all the way down. And then I released the Kraken, and we get a bunch of stuff to mine. This is the best way to mine early game. And I highly encourage you to make a similar design. You can just watch the first episode if you want to know how to make it. And I believe Lady Sparkles has a tutorial as well you can search up on YouTube. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to make our island a home. Because right now it doesn't feel very good. And I realized I had an idea last night. I was like, man, I really want to get some leaves. But I can't get leaves until I unlock iron. And I'm still not at apprentice yet. So I'm going to have to mine quite a bit between this episode and next if we want to make that happen. We're going to have to mine all the way to copper, and then through copper, we're going to have to mine to get to iron. So that'll take quite a bit, but this is the best way early game to do it. Okay. So we need to get a tree farm going. We need to get an actual farm going. What I'm going to do is probably build another one of these platforms, and then we'll do the top platform, maybe 2 more platforms. I don't know. It kind of depends on how much mud we have, because mud is in it's not in short supply, but we definitely have more of like andesite, diorite, and cobblestone. So I guess we could just use this. This would make it really easy. There we go. Boom. We're just going to make it all into slabs. We could probably make another platform. Maybe. I'm not really sure, but it's not it's not the end of the world if we can't make another platform, but we will do our best because we filled out this second platform. And I want to build a fishing area. I mean, I've got to build a lot of stuff. We need to, we got some catching up to do for sure. So I guess this is probably a good height. I just need to make sure this is on like a full block, right? Because we don't want to end up like we were in episode 1 where we were on a half block. That was not fun at all. So let me build out this platform real quick. I don't think you want to watch this. I don't really want to do it, but it's one of those things where once it's done, it's going to be good. So I'm not gonna lie, it's actually been kind of enjoyable. I forgot how much I like just like building in Minecraft. You know, it's kind of nice. I mean, I did it for a long time for a job, building in Minecraft, that is. So maybe it's something I secretly enjoy, but think I don't. I don't know. So again, like I said, we'll do one more platform. We may have to, I think we'll end up doing the tree farm on the top platform, and then farming under that. And then on the bottom, since we're, the mine doesn't take up the majority of it, we'll probably end up just doing a little fishing area down there too. We'll need an area to kill mobs, but I think we're gonna have to wait on that. By the way, guys, you're not supposed to start out with $250. You notice I have 0 money now. I have I removed my money because you're not supposed to start out with that. I think that was there from early testing, so I'm sorry if you felt misled or something, but I gave myself no money now, which is, I think, how you're supposed to. You either start out with like a little tiny bit of money, but you definitely don't start out with $250. So I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Yesterday was a very busy day, right? We launched an entire server, so my brain was a little bit scattered. But yes, let me finish building this platform. And if you'd like to join the mud gang and build your island out of mud, at least at the beginning, that would be pretty cool. I think this is going to be something that will evolve as we get to different environments, because as you see, you get to studies, go to underworld, go to void. Maybe once we're in underworld, we'll use like nether brick or something. I don't know. I'm kind of excited, dude. There's just so much to progress through on the server, and I'm so excited to be on that journey with you guys. Really am. Oh no. Yay. All right, there we go. The last 2 blocks. I started the recording because I had to, or I stopped because I had to sneeze. So if I have to stop it again, hold on. And that was one of those sneaky sneezes, you know, where you have the feeling like you have to sneeze for like a good 30 seconds. So I was like, oh, surely I'm fine, right? It'll go away. So we'll build a fishing area down here. We'll probably do farming on one of these. I'm not sure which one, but I kind of want to make this thing look a little bit better. I feel like it looks odd because there's no like connectedness. I don't even know how to describe it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build little pillars in the corners. We have 373 sky dust. Let me look at IS upgrades. I think one thing we definitely have been not doing that we should is let's go ahead and upgrade our ore generator. That's going to mean the ores spawn at basically 33% more often. It went from 1% to 2%. No, they're going to spawn 50% more often because we went from 1% to 2%. The next upgrade is 250. So now we effectively went up 300% on how much ores we're getting. So the pace that we were progressing through it will happen 300% faster, or 3 times faster. We went from 1% to 3% ore spawn rate. So I think that's a wise decision to do, especially since we've already been doing a lot of mining. And we should end up getting more sky dust now, because I think you get more when you're mining an ore, you know, versus mining just like a diorite or a mud block or something like that. I'm looking at these pillars, and I feel like almost they should be another material, but I don't know what material. So let's look through our list here before we get too far into this and see if there's something that we want to build it out of. Maybe... Honestly, I think we're just going to use mud for now because those are really contrasting blocks. We could use wood, but we don't really have any wood yet. And that would be a lot of logs. Yeah, maybe it's not worth the investment so far. I also kind of want to light these platforms up. Mobs won't spawn, but it's a little scary when it's night and everything's so dark. Plus, it's harder for you guys to see. And I have to always think about the viewer. I'm always thinking about the viewer. And thank you guys for the immense support at the end of the last episode. That was incredible, having all those people visit my island. So at the end of every episode, I'll open my island to the public and then, you know, obviously keep it open for the duration that I'm not recording, which is most of the day. So you guys can always come and visit my island with just /is space visit space the NeoCubist. See, that's the problem. We can't put torches here because this is on a bottom half slab. So we'll put these there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put all the corners in. I guess I could start like down here, and I'll get that done and we'll come back and look at it. Also, I'm sorry if my nose or my voice sounds nasally. My nose is super stuffed up, which is really weird for me. I don't get allergies, so I'm like, what's happening, man? But yeah, let me go fill in all those on every floor. Okay, well, that is that. Now we have little corner supports. I think it looks good. We could probably add some accent blocks like around the corners just to make it look a little bit better. Because that's kind of where I focus on my island. I want my island to look good, and I know that there's a more limited amount of blocks compared to, you know, what you had on Neo Network. But you can still... Part of the fun about building, at least for me, is making do with what you have. Whether that be, you know, not a large selection of blocks or just a specific selection like this. You're going to unlock more as you progress. But I agree, you know, there's not a lot to start with. But I think that's kind of the beauty of it, in a way. You know, everybody's different for sure. But I think, at least for me, that makes it fun. Because it means I get to try out some designs I probably otherwise wouldn't have done. And I don't know. I think there's something special in that. And, you know, some people may not like it. But that's okay. You can't make everybody happy all the time, for sure. So I'm going to make a little bit of depth on these, partially so that I can build onto them. And I'm going to put like a, maybe like this and this. Do this on the corners. And now I have to put like a mud slab. Oh, I'll have to put a mud slab under those, which I'll remember to do on the floors above this. It'll be a little bit more tricky on the other floors just because it's taller. And then I think on the bottom, honestly, it's just going to be like a stair like that. I think that's fine. Oh! Okay, well, I'm falling. Hello, sun. Oh, the sun is gone. That's not good. So on the other ones, like I said, I'll just put these here. And I'll copy this same pattern to all of them. You won't have to watch it, though, through the magic of video. But yeah, something like this. We'll put these in the corners, and then boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, like that. And then maybe a mud slab right there. Something like that. I think that already looks a lot better. Right? Like, I think that looks a lot better. So we'll go ahead and do that same thing. So we'll put 2 here now. right? We'll put the single stair on the bottom here, like this. Then we'll put, we gotta remember to do that here. And then boom, boom. Upside down stair, upside down stair. There we go. Yeah, dude, I think that looks pretty sweet. I can't lie. I think that looks pretty sweet. Now, you know, obviously it's hard to be subjective when you're on your own island, but I think that looks a lot better than it did. Okay, now let's go copy that to all these other floors. All right, guys. Well, that is the last of the pillars. They're all now beautiful. I don't know if they're faceted. I don't know the right word, but they all look pillar-ish now. And I think that's good. I think that brings the design a lot together. Instead of just some muddy platforms, now we look like a temple or something, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and put up some of these stone-type materials. Eventually, we're going to have to sell stuff to make money, I know. But for now, we're keeping a lot of stuff. We probably don't need all these tools with us at the same time. I think we'll be okay. I don't know why, but I put the other tools down in here, which are going to be useful in just a second, because that's what we're working on next. Okay, sorry, pickaxe. So, we need to get a tree farm. We need to get, so we have, oh, I don't know why the dirt was in there. Is that all the dirt we have? And unfortunately, if you go to the shop, now there is a way to get dirt with moss. That is very, very, very possible, but we're going to have to either buy moss from the auction house, which some people may have it in here. Looks like people do have, quite a bit of stuff, okay. So it looks like they're selling moss for $100 a piece, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't have $100, and that's going to take quite a bit to get. But I think first order of business is a tree farm. I'd much rather be a tree farmer than a regular farmer. Getting all the fruits and stuff would be absolutely incredible. So let's go to the very top here, and let's start the Neo-Cubist orchard. One thing on my list to do is to get the next island size upgrade. Not so we can expand our platforms. I don't think we're going to need to for quite a while. It's 250 sky dust, but it's going to give us, I guess, 2 more blocks in each direction or 3 more. And I think that'll help because there's going to be a point where we get leaves that go off the edge. And we won't be able to break those until we get the... Ooh, this actually works out really well. Aha. It even works out good for the... Nice. You know, usually I wouldn't like an odd island size, but I actually really like... Or an even island size, but I really like that because then you could do cool grids. And they actually work out really well. And I think, since we're on, you know... Or since I am the Neo-Cubist, I guess, we're going to do a cool little... I wish we had ladders. I'll have to put a ladder there. I can't fall off the side to actually have to use the ladder like a plebeian, go down really slow. Eventually we'll vote and we'll just get the ability to fly. That's going to be super helpful. I think we're adding voting tonight, actually. So you'll be able to do /vote and start earning cloud coins just by playing. So we do have a good bit. We don't have any extra trapdoors. I don't believe. No, we don't. Those would be in the wood chest anyways. How many of these trapdoors can we make? Probably not wise to use literally every single bit of wood we have, but let's go see if we can surround the dirt with trapdoors, make them look cool. There is no way we already have a tree. I mean, nice, but also how? Oh, actually, you know what? The trapdoor will act as a ladder. I forgot about that. In case you know, put a trapdoor atop your ladder. You know what I mean? That way it can, like, you know, if you have a hole in the ground with a trapdoor, you can climb up out of it. So that actually works out really well. Yeah, we're not going to have nearly enough trapdoors, but that's okay. This one tree here will lend us quite a bit. And you can see there's a few of these blocks that are outside the border. So unfortunately, I'm not going to cut this tree for now, just because I think it looks good. But, you know, tree cutting is something I'll do between episodes. I don't think you really want to watch me tree cut anyways. But we now have a nice area for wood cutting. Down here, I guess we're going to do farming, I think. I mean, that sounds good to me. I don't really think there's another way to go about it. So we're going to build the farm with a little bit of a border, of course, because I want to put trapdoors around it. Maybe we'll have to farm a few trees here and there for sure. And I think we'll have enough dirt for this too. I hope. If not, dirt can be expensive. That's why I said we might want to get moss. I don't think we'll even get close to $100 with everything we have. Let me just give you an idea. We'll do Baltop. So the person with the most money on the server has $35,000, right? Everyone below it has much, much, much less money, right? This person is one of the ultimate grinders on the server. and I think they just made a lot early game, but around 5,000 I would say is the top. And so people don't have a lot of money. Like $100 is a decent bit of money. This economy is like properly scaled. Also, all the prices for everything you do are fluctuating. So, you know, the more people that are selling wood, for example, will drive the price of oak wood down, but it's specific to each wood type, right? So the metas are going to kind of change intra-seasonally, which is cool. I don't even know how many, I don't know how many seeds we have. We have 8 seeds to start with. Okay. Let me see. If I sell like a bunch of this stuff, how much money are we going to get? It's probably not going to be a whole lot. I think the coal is going to be worth the majority of what we're looking at here. We'll keep some of this stuff. I'll keep like a little bit of each just in case I want to end up crafting it. We'll keep some coal in case I need it for something. But let's go ahead and sell this stuff. So this is like worth $17, which is the, you know, we're going to get that 3 times as often now. So we made $32. Okay, so we're a third of the way there, actually. That's more than I thought it would be. So we have a few options. We can mine to get enough dirt. But we're going to also need bone meal, which means we probably need to start farming now, because bone meal you're going to get from putting, I mean, you could put saplings in a composter. But yeah, there's ways to actually generate, what am I trying to say? There is ways to generate dirt. You could buy it from the store, or you can make a moss farm, which is what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we'll have to put a bigger area of water down. But at least for right now, we'll start with this. So you got to start somewhere. I mean, you just have to. I didn't bring my seeds, of course. Let me go get them. Okay. Oh, I thought my screen froze. I just got caught on the ladder. I know if you grow them with the space, I think they grow faster. Something like that. I really don't know, but hopefully this will grow pretty quickly. And then I'm going to put a dirt block here for now. I'm going to go grab some torches, so give me a second. And we're going to light that up, because otherwise that won't grow, because I think it's dark. You know what? We're gonna take a... Where did that go? Oh, maybe it fell below, because we're on a half block. Yeah, that's what happened. Cool. So we're going to light this up just a little bit, because I'm afraid it's not going to grow otherwise, especially when it's night. I think during the day we're fine, but at night it probably wouldn't grow, so we'll put a torch right there. And keep one in our offhand. All right, crops, do your thing. Let's see, what else can we upgrade? So we can get the size. Livestock isn't added yet. That's going to be completed very soon. Don't need island warps. I'm so excited for redstone, dude. Redstone is going to be a huge one. Oh, yeah, one thing I never really mentioned. There's island weather. So let's look at our weather. I never even really looked at it, right? So general report today will be a rainy day, advising everyone to keep their umbrellas handy and be prepared for showers throughout the day. She adds a cheerful note that the rain brings a buff of increased crop growth. There you go. And since we created our island yesterday around the same time, this has 34 minutes left, which is not super helpful. So every 24 hours, your island weather will change, and you can upgrade how effective affected your island is by that weather in the IS upgrades menu, which is super cool. I don't think we have any more skills. No, not even close. So we'll get skills eventually, but we don't have those for right now. So I guess I'm going to mine for a little bit. I don't think that's something too interesting to watch, but just know I'm going to be mining. And I have, I made like a whole inventory of stone pickaxes, and we didn't even use close to them. But to be honest, I'm very glad that I made those. I also figured out my favorite way to do this is watch a YouTube video, break the first 3 blocks under all of these like this. Right. Okay. And then you just leave these here. So we'll come back up whenever we're done mining this whole thing. And I like to mine them all at once. It maybe is a little bit more intensive because you have to look, but for me, that's more fun. So I just go down the entire thing just like this. Pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to mine this thing down, and then I'll come back. All right. Well, we are at the bottom of this quad string. There we go. We're back up. So this is all the stuff you get from mining one of those. So we got 11 coal that time, and we had mined 3 before we had around 30. So we really did get it like 3 times faster, which means we'll progress through our studies quicker, which is kind of the goal, right? I mean, we need the studies to progress, and that is definitely a very important part of it. Okay, so a fishing area. Like, we have this, right? But I don't believe that there's, like, depth requirements. You also want to make sure when you get back up to the top to break all of these, because the lava does take quite a bit to flow down. You could build a bunch of these and then probably do it constantly. I believe I've seen islands do that during the beta, but for us, you know, we are more slow-paced, I would say. So we're not going to do that. We have this infinite water source here, but I feel like over here would be a good spot for the fishing thing. I'm trying to think. We kind of put this in an awkward spot, to be honest. I guess we could do fishing over here. Let me look what's on this floor. Well, I know what's on this floor. It is farming. Ooh, one of the crops has grown already. Nice. Okay. We got 4 wheat seeds from that. Okay. I'll take that for sure. So let's go ahead and sell a wheat. We got 3 cents from that. Not bad. Farming doesn't seem like it'll be powerful, but I assure you, the thing is like with farming, right? Eventually you'll have giant fields, right? And so while a stack may only be worth, you know, like a couple bucks, well, once you get a bunch of boosters and stuff like that, you're going to be making a lot of money. You're going to make a lot of money from every meta. We've pretty well fleshed out and thought about every single meta. You just got to progress in it. Like even mining right now, which people seem to think is the best, like we're not making that much money from it, but it is good to get blocks to build with because you just kind of need those. So I don't know why, but I have a feeling that like andesite, at least the polished variant, is going to be really good for us to build some sort of like, I almost said bathtub, but it's not a bathtub. It's going to be our fishing tub or something like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll make some stairs like this, and then we'll make some slabs like this, just so that we can make it look nice and like anointed, I guess, something like that. And this should be more than enough blocks to work with here. Okay. So let's go up here. And I guess we'll build our fishing area around here. I just want to get a little bit of coal because I honestly need some more torches. And we have a pretty decent supply of coal these days just because we've got that mining upgrade. So I would highly recommend trying that out. And if you're ever confused on how to build this, you can always, like I said, just visit the NeoCubist. I think it's really cool that you guys can just come and visit my island at any point. And when we get to the end of this video, I will show you how many people want to come say hi. It's usually like quite a bit. Well, based on the first video, I say it's usually, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put a block. Let's see how big this ends up being. 1, 2, 3, and then we put a block. Yeah, this will be good. 1, 2, 3, put a block. And then this would be 2, 3, and then put a block. Cool. And then for now, we'll just put some torches here because I know it's hard for you guys to see at night. I'd like to get wool and a bed. You can buy spawners, but like we don't have, oh, sorry. You can buy spawners, but we don't have 100 bucks. We could get a chicken spawner. It looks like you don't get sheep for a long time. You get spiders, potentially. And keep in mind that this is only... There's versions of spawn. There's 2 different versions of spawners. Those are the haste ones that will spawn them, like, and they stack. You know, it'll say, like, 100 endermen or something are in this stack, right? Just an arbitrary mob. Then there's the other kind of spawners that you can automate. And the ones that you can automate, those are the ones that I really, really, really want to get because we can automate them, dude. Like, isn't that so cool? Like, I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. I've heard that fishing can be quite good for money early on. So I think that's what we're going to at least start off doing here. I want to make this thing look really cool. I'm probably going to need some ladders because I'm not that tall in the game. I can't climb up the big side of the bathtub. Maybe we'll make it look like a bathtub. I think we pretty much have to at this point, just because we've said it so many times. Again, I don't think it needs to be any certain depth or anything like that. I don't remember. I mean, maybe it needs to be visible to sunlight. If it ends up being really, really slow, which we got to keep in mind, we don't have enchants yet, so it will be somewhat slow. But if it does end up being like super duper slow, then I'll kind of be able to ascertain that. And if it is too slow, we'll put it up in the sun. And I keep going back down there to grab things, and I forget the one thing we really need, which is water buckets. We need the water buckets. And what we're going to do to make this fill in, a little pro tip here, you know, if you've never built a little fishing area, just fill in to the top like this. Easy peasy, right? And then we'll just put this here. That way you can just put your water like this. Now, I may have messed up because putting slabs here means, can I waterlog these? Yes. But if I put one in the corner, then it should... There we go. Nice. I guess we really don't need all of these filled with water. We already have an infinite source. But then you can just break these down here, right? And we will have a nice little fishing pool. Now, I have a few ideas. They might be a little bit dangerous to do at the moment. I probably should have waited to put the water in because, well, I guess if water goes off the edge, it won't touch the lava, right? No, it won't because it's far enough away from the edge. Okay. So I have these stairs, right? Like I want to make everything on the island look good, okay? So I have a few ideas. We're going to break these out. Oh, I guess it doesn't even come out anyways. So we can make it look like some sort of tank, maybe? Maybe we break out all 3 of these and do something like this? I don't know. There's a bunch of ways we could go about this. Maybe like this. Yeah. Okay, and then let me copy that to the other sides. Okay, there we go. Now, of course, we had to remove our temporary ladder, but that's okay. It was just that, a temporary ladder. We will put this here. Honestly, the torches, if we even leave them, we'll definitely just put them up there. I think this will look a little bit better. And then maybe down at the bottom, we can add something. I don't know. I don't want to make it look too busy, but I don't want it to look like it did, where it was just nothing. But if we end up putting stuff here, you know, in there, then it's gonna look really big. Might be a little tricky too. Maybe we could do like a stair there or something. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to make it look better than just a polished andesite box, right? Like that's not good. Something like this, okay? And then maybe a slab there. Yeah, just to kind of round out the bottom a little bit, right? This is just for fishing. It's a utility, but at the end of the day, I want everything on the island to look somewhat good. Okay, and now we can fish. And let's see, the fishing in here, like I said, is really, really cool. I think there's, I don't remember. I actually made all of the fish, right? I used an AI program to make all of the AI pixel art fish, and I think we ended up with like over 400 or 500 different fish, which is really cool. But we're going to be catching them in the saltwater category at first. So we have our first saltwater fish, or sorry, freshwater fish. So a medium chub, and it's a bronze. Now, when you're in the sell menu, one thing we do need to fix, you got to keep in mind, it'll say 65 cents now, but I sell it, and you can see the size gives you 10% more, and the rating gives you 10% more. So we got 78 cents from that, which is really good, right? Like if you're selling a stack of wheat, you know, it may seem like, well, fishing is better off the bat. There's certain things that right off the jump may be better, but are they worth the time investment, right? So let's go to studies while we wait on this. And let's go to fish. So you can see we're 1 out of 250 to get to apprentice. You can unlock that. There's so much cool stuff. So you unlock saltwater fish in the next category. And then you unlock exotic fish. And then deep sea fish. And then creature fish, right? But that's just in this one category. We can't see in there, but there's that many categories there and there. So there's tons of fish, man. Like an absolute ton. I don't know if a fish swam across or not. We might have missed it. We might have missed it. Ooh, we got a pet egg too. Ooh, dude, we're getting really lucky, man. Oh, we got a wither pet. Ooh, I have a feeling that's something to do. Let me see here. So let's go to wither pet. Increases boss potion duration. That's going to be super duper helpful. I'm glad we got that early on. Dungeons is not out. We're going to try to get that out as soon as possible, whether it's a mid-season update or something we release in a few weeks. I'm not sure, but you want to keep those pets, man. I think it's a really good idea to get a good, like, what am I trying to say? Like, roster of pets built up, because those boss potions are going to give you really, really good boosters. You'll hear more about that in the future, and you'll see it whenever it releases, too. Nice. What is this? Okay. A small sturgeon. Go ahead and sell these bad boys. Can we get to $100 before the episode ends? Maybe. We shall see. We shall see. Let me fish for a little bit, and then I will come back. Okay, well, I fished for like maybe 5 minutes. Not super long. We got a good array of fish, though. See all these fish, man? I made all these with AI, and they were cleaned up. They were named by Amelia. She did really good. And, yeah, I really like them, man. I think the fish turned out really good. And now, they look the same in here, but like I said, the sell menu, we're going to have to change a few things on. But that was $5 right there. There you go. We're at $40, man. I don't think we'll end up getting to $100 by the end of the episode, but we will do our absolute best. So I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding between today's episode and tomorrow's episode. That's just, there's not a lot else I can do today because I need to grind, which is kind of fun. I'm actually really excited to play off camera. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, obviously, I think this has been flowing long enough, so we'll release the Kraken. Go and release this. Let the water flow for, you know, just a little bit of time. It doesn't need to be super long. And then close up the gates. I don't know what to say for the opposite of release the dragon or release the kraken. I guess kill the kraken, but we're not killing it. We're just putting it back in its cage. And yeah, dude, that really is so cool. I guess we should probably check on our wheat, and we should probably check on our trees. I think that'd be a good idea. So we got the fishing area, the wood cutting area. Am I missing anything? I guess besides mobs? No, I'm really not. So we're going to have to do a mob area at some point too. Ooh, nice. Dude, we got quite a bit of wheat. I don't know if our weather changed now. Yep, 23 hours, 53 minutes. Okay, so we need a snowy day urging everyone to cover up, bundle up warmly and prepare for possible delays in travel. Increased fish size. Well, hey, dude, that was sick. We were fishing while we had that little buff. Nice. And look, we already got a lot of wheat going, man. We got a lot of wheat going. And then we can sell this for 1 cent. wait. Did we sell it for 1 cent, or did we get 4 cents or 40 cents? I have no idea. But as you can see, your money you can always do /bal if you want to see your exact balance. But on the scoreboard, it's going to round it out. But yes, thank you guys for watching today's episode. I think we made a lot of good progress. I mean, we obviously did make a lot of good progress. All of our trees are grown, so we'll be wood cutting a little bit between episodes. If you want to come watch me and just like start your own island, that would be incredible. I would appreciate your support. I would appreciate seeing you on the server. If you guys would like to visit my island, I will go ahead and open it back up. So we'll click on visitor here, and then access island will be set to true. And then I'll tell everyone to come here in a second. Oh, well, it looks like someone was already trying to visit at that exact moment. So you are going to get the shout out here, Mr. Chaucy Aussie. Thank you for trying to visit the island the exact moment that I clicked on that. That's actually completely wild. The server is growing quite a bit. We have 495 people on, dude. So if you guys want to join the party, IP is down in the top pinned comment in the description below. Again, you can play on both Java and Bedrock Minecraft. So on your phone, your computer, your console, whatever. We support it. Okay. Everyone come say goodbye. Goodbye to today's video. /is visit the NeoCubist. Okay. Let's see how many people join this time. So there's no limits like there was on Neo Network. People can just come to the island in any amount possible. So let's see if Scotchio6 was the first. Let's go. I'm glad they're here. They should be doing some cool hunts and stuff. Oh my god, there's so many people. There's a lot more people on today than there was yesterday, so this should be so many people. Oh. Okay, so the secret code is going to be, for today's episode, put it down below if you want to show me you watch the entirety of today's video. The secret code is going to be 90, oh, I feel like that was yesterday. It's 9847. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me. Are we going to crash the server, dude? Oh, again, secret code 9847. I really hope we don't crash the server. I really hope so. It looks like there's a ton of people, you know, maybe they're hanging out in the pool, or maybe they're up here at our farm. I can't see anything. But I love you guys so much. It really does mean the world that you guys support me so much. So thank you guys. It really, truly does mean the absolute world. Yeah, we got a lot of people up there too. So many people. Dude, this ladder's getting a lot of use, which I'm happy about. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if you're watching this after the fact and you want to be in the end of one of my videos, hop on the server. And maybe you'll get lucky when I end a video. Or you can just come visit it anytime. It'll be open until I record next, so sometime tomorrow. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow in episode 3. Bye!